Fabian Lysell, Jim Montgomery, and big expectations for the season. Bruins press conference highlights. Subscribe to the channel. Hey, Bruins fans! If you love staying up to date on the latest news and analysis about our favorite team, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Here, you'll be the first to know about everything Boston Bruins, from rising prospects to behind-the-scenes scoops. Subscribe now and join our passionate hockey community. Monday was a busy afternoon at TD Garden, as the Bruins held their annual season-opening press conference. Representing the team's top management, Charlie Jacobs, Cam Neely, Don Sweeney, and Jim Montgomery met with the media to discuss the future, with only 8 days left until the start of the regular season. Although most of the discussion centered on Jeremy Swayman's contract and the anticipated start of Joonas Korpisalo, several other critical topics were raised, giving fans insight into what lies ahead. Fabian Lysell's future with the team. One of the biggest surprises of the press conference was the demotion of prospect Fabian Lysell, who was sent to Providence's training camp. Lysell entered camp with high expectations of being a potential middle six winger, especially after scoring a power play goal in the preseason victory over the Washington Capitals. Despite the early cut, Don Sweeney made it clear that Lysell's camp is far from over and that he will have another opportunity. Sweeney emphasized that Lysell needs more consistency and to fill in some gaps in his game before securing a spot in the main roster. Still, Boston already has alternative plans in mind, such as giving more space to rising young stars like Matt Poitras or promoting established players like Morgan Geekie and Trent Frederic. Jim Montgomery's new contract. Another major topic discussed was the future of head coach Jim Montgomery. With his 3-year contract coming to an end, Sweeney confirmed that negotiations had begun, with the goal of extending Montgomery's stay in Boston. Since arriving in 2022, Montgomery has amassed an impressive 1-1-2, 3-2, 2-0 record, despite the shocking first-round playoff exit against the Florida Panthers. Montgomery has been praised for his communication and collaboration skills with the team, making him a key figure in the Bruins' success. Cam Neely highlighted that Montgomery has great potential and is still learning, just like everyone in the organization. The goaltending controversy. One of the most debated issues among fans is the trade of Linus Ullmark to the Ottawa Senators and its impact on negotiations with Swayman. The decision to trade Ullmark was seen as necessary to allow Boston to spend more in free agency, bringing in players like Elias Lindholm and Nikita Zadorov. Sweeney explained that the trade happened before July 1, when Ullmark could modify his no-trade clause. With Ullmark's departure, Swayman became the team's #1 goaltender, but prolonged contract negotiations have raised questions about how this affected the Bruins' financial planning. Despite the challenges, Sweeney and the coaching staff believe they made the right decision by prioritizing the team's needs and exploring options in the free agent market. Big expectations for the season. Even with questions surrounding the goaltending situation, Neely remains optimistic about the Bruins' chances this season. He believes that if the team stays healthy, they are strong contenders for the Stanley Cup. The additions of Lindholm and Zadorov were pointed out as key to strengthening the defense and improving the team's 200-foot game, essential traits for playoff success. Neely compared Lindholm's playing style to that of Patrice Bergeron, one of the Bruins' greatest legends, and emphasized that Zadorov would solidify the defense, making the team better prepared for the grueling playoff battles ahead. New contracts on the horizon. In addition to the ongoing situation with Swayman, the Bruins have begun talks to renew the contracts of Brad Marchand and Trent Frederic. Sweeney mentioned that negotiations are underway and that the organization is proactive in ensuring that key players remain in Boston within league parameters. Meanwhile, Tyler Johnson's future, the PTO player, is still being discussed, and the Bruins will soon decide whether to sign him to a standard NHL contract. Now that you're up to date on the Bruins' latest news, we want to hear from you. What do you think about the team's decisions so far? Leave your comment and join the discussion. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates on the Boston Bruins. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.